Oh, baby.
Woo, can you believe that?
I can't believe it. We're here. Jimmy Hart, Wrestlemania, and you're a guy, I mean, you've seen a lot of WrestleManias in your time.
Ooh.
Do you have, this weekend aside, do you have a favorite WrestleMania memory that you were a part of?
Well, WrestleMania number one in New York City was very important to me because if it had not been successful, we wouldn't be having WrestleMania 38 now. Am I right or wrong?
100% right. I mean, that was the make or break, right?
Yeah, it was a big one.
What was the favorite thing that you did at a WrestleMania?
Well, one of the favorites was WrestleMania 3, really, from 93,000-something people at it was in Detroit, of course.
Yeah.
But I went out with the Hart Foundation, came back, changed jackets, went out with the Honky Tonk Man, came back, changed jackets, and went out with Agent Adonis, came back, sat down, changed jackets, and I got to watch the main event with Hogan and the Andre the Giant. So that was a great moment for me.
Man, what a time that must have been. You, like, as many people as you were representing, and was it your idea to have different jackets for everybody? It's a lot to travel with.
Well, I took a lot of bumps, and a lot of people think if you get beat up on every match, pretty soon you won't be worth anything. People will go, well, I don't care about seeing him getting hit, but I thought if I put a different jacket on with each person I went with, I was a different character. Put a little freeze and shine on the hair, and next thing you know, Paul Mitchell, and next thing you know, buddy, I'm back and rocking.
You must have taken pride, too. I feel like you did years of people thrilled to see you get knocked down. I mean, I also thought, maybe this is the same thinking, right? That, like, you can only do the megaphone trick so many times, right? How many times can you throw the megaphone in, get hit with it, do the thing? Nasty Boys come along, helmet. Brilliant.
Wanted to change a little bit. I said, instead of using the megaphone, let's use the helmet. All right, sounds great. So we had another run, baby.
Yeah.
winning those belts, whether it was the megaphone or the helmet, we kept the dream alive.
Do you ever give people advice? Do you give younger guys advice on just little tweaks they can make that can all of a sudden extend a run the way you did?
Absolutely not, because they're so good already, especially the guys that work for this company. They're so good already. I think if I did that, I'd be stepping over my boundaries. So I'd rather them to come see Jimmy Hart and go, let's say hello to Jimmy, and not go, I don't want to get around Jimmy Hart. He'll give us all this questions about you should do this and do that,
Right.
I'm old school, but I'm new school, too.
Yeah, no, and it's good that you embrace
it's
how...
like that song, a little bit country, but a little bit rock and roll.
Rock and roll, yeah, the Osmonds. Do you have a favorite theme song that you created?
Well, Sexy Boy, and I'll tell you why. I just saw on Spotify that over the years it's had 10,200,000 hits. Can you believe that?
It's amazing.
Shawn Michaels sang it.
Did you ever hear the version that Kurt Angle and Sensational Sherry did, Sexy Kurt?
I like that.
Yeah, it's great.
It's pretty darn good, right.
It's great. Isn't it amazing when you're creating those songs and even moments like at a WrestleMania, I'm sure that you don't know at the time that this is going to be something that lasts forever. And here we are. I mean, you're talking about WrestleMania 1, 38 years later, generations removed, there's a and it's still like these things that you did even at WrestleMania 3 live forever.
Well, what's kept us alive too is our network. People get to see all the old matches that we had, and they still kind of go see you now, and they still have merchandise on us, action figures. I just saw a new one today Mattel's putting out in a couple of months. And so I looked at that and I went, wow, that's great, because, the new generation, the kids growing up now, they'll go by and see those in the Targets and Walmarts and all the other stores. So I'm very blessed.
Well, Jimmy, I love that you're still a part of it.
Me too.
I love seeing you, man.
Love you, baby.
And, you're the man. It's Jimmy Hart. Come on.